Hi guys! Welcome to Divine Goddess Healing. I'm Alpha LeRae. I feel called to do a channeling for the feminines today. We did recently just have the strawberry full moon in Sagittarius, and I want to take advantage of these powerful fiery energies while it's still lingering, so you can still make use of this energy even the next couple of days after the full moon. I want to do a small little ritual and channel a reading for the collective divine feminine. I really want you to be able to harness your fiery, powerful, passionate, feminine energy, that Queen of Wands energy within you, your creativity, your solar plexus, your sacral chakra, your lower chakras. I want you to really fully be able to open up those chakras and take advantage of this powerful energy because it's for you. It's all about manifesting your divine path and getting in that creative flow and really taking advantage and using those powers to your highest good. So, I poured myself a little bit of some sparkling flavored water, so it's not wine, although, I'm not against it. But yeah, so I think it's like a raspberry lime flavor. It's pretty good. I just started drinking these. I actually think it's coconut water. It's sparkling coconut water, so that's really interesting. And of course, I have my little microphone. I forgot to put it on me, so I don't know if this thing works. I'm just testing it out for the first time, so I guess we'll see. So let's go ahead and open a circle of protection. I invite in Great Spirit, guardians of the gateway of the east of air, allow in new flow of energy, forward momentum, releasing the past and trusting our path to move forward, creating divine flow and clarity to our highest ideal, our higher self. Guardians of the gateway of south of fire, fuel and ignite our passions, our drives, and the sensuality, the sensual feminine energy that lies within us all. Help us to pursue our heartfelt passions with faith, with knowing, with truth. Guardians of the gateway of west of water, release all that no longer serves us in our energetic field. Release any residual fears that are lingering within us that we know no longer serve us and do not provide for us any longer, so that we may make room for the new energies of love and light to flow into our hearts, to flow into our fields and manifest powerful, divine fulfillment into our realities. Guardians of the gateway of north of earth, I call in grounding energies to bring in the 5D and higher energies to come in and ground and plant into the 3D realm in a very stabilizing way that will be for everlasting. May our highest good form in the physical, that will bring us our ultimate realities. Guide us, Great Spirit. I invite in our ancestors, way showers, spirit guides, Archangel Michael, Gabriel, Metatron, Ariel, Uriel. I invite in Ascended Masters of the Twin Flame Unions. May this reading be clear and accurate for the feminines that are tuning in, and any masculines who feel led to watch this reading as well. May this guide us to our highest path, our highest self, healing and fulfillment for the highest good of all. Thank you. Amen, aho, and so it is. Woo! That is powerful. Okay. Great start. All right, so I'm going to light this candle, an orange candle. It had a little yellow on the top. There's still a little bit left. I burned some yesterday for a ritual I did for the full moon. So may this ignite our sacral and our solar plexus chakra to bring in the healing and vitality that we have so long been searching for. Let it come to us, fill our beings so that we can ignite in our soul path, leading others to their truth and purity. I'm going to do a little bit of sound clearing. So go ahead and take a deep breath in. And release. Okay, so just focus on the sound here. Really let go. Come back to your center. Okay, awesome. All right, so I'm just gonna set that aside here, and I'm gonna take another sip and we can get started. So feminines, the energies are truly powerful right now. And I really highly encourage you all to take advantage of this time, really fulfilling yourselves in your inner truth, whatever that is for you. So I believe that if you are guided to this reading today, that you are in the vicinity of my energy, the energy of union, of transforming and manifesting and coming into greater wholeness, and that you're feeling just as vivacious as I am and kind of ready to take charge. You're in that kind of fiery lioness energy. So I'm going to start off with a message from your angels. What do the angels want us to know? Rainbow, you are a jewel, even though you may not see it. Even in the darkest times, you shine eternally bright. You are surrounded by an aura of love, and a pot of gold waits beyond the horizon. All will clear soon. Trust and continue to follow your dreams. You are eternally blessed. Beautiful. That's really the perfect message to get this reading going. Yesterday I was actually driving. I got off work early. I was so fortunate about that. And I was, so I got to hang out with my twin flame a little bit earlier than expected. So I was on my way to his house, and I'm very receptive and conscious of the energetic signs and synchronicities that I get. So I'm very conscious of paying attention when I'm on the road, signs that I see, whether it's billboards or license plates. Sorry, my cat's looking mischievous over here like he's wanting to attack a wire. Hey. But I saw a bus or a van, and it was a company, and I forget what it said on the side, the name of the company, but I saw on the back Gold Rush, and it literally, like, everything I'm thinking is manifesting like that. Like, even if it's a fear-based thought, like if I'm like thinking I'm gonna run into like a cop car or something, which I never have anything to hide, but you know, like it's those little things that show up that mirror you, that you're like, oh, I need to change my focus. I'm focusing on the wrong things, you know, because I'm a speed demon. I like to drive fast. Okay, I have a Mustang. Okay, so, but lately I've noticed that if I've been and usually I'm like the type of person, like I never run into cop cars, or like I always spot them ahead, you know, kind of thing. But lately I've been thinking like, I think I'm gonna see a cop car, and then I do, like right then, or kind of thing like that. But I also notice as well with other things, and like if I'm thinking something, I'll see a sign that connects with that energy. And I was literally, when I was driving, I was feeling that energy of like, I'm about to manifest all of my dreams. I just feel it coming in. I feel it big and powerful and you know, and I saw that sign on the van, Gold Rush. And I'm like, yes, like, and I've been seeing that in other readings too, that I'm getting from other readers, you know, talking about basically sitting on gold, like I'm just waiting for it to come in. Like all these readings are so spot on with where I'm at. And you know, they all really just validate my own inner truth more and more. And whereas before, on the beginning of this journey, if you are on a twin flame journey, you know, we, I think, had a lot of fear and doubt still in our systems. So we would see these synchronicities and we'd push ourselves to believe, we did believe them, but then we would doubt ourselves so much, like at the same level, that we would end up manifesting fear-based, you know, situations that made us doubt, well, why did I believe those signs? You know, and it's because we didn't at the time believe we were really truly worthy of receiving that. And so we would keep searching and searching, and it was almost like we would look for reasons not to believe, and then we would find them. So the energies are really powerful and intense, and I do believe at this point, if you are, you know, tuned into this reading, you've done a lot of your work. I feel so vivacious and energetic and powerful and light more and more. I'm tapping more into that realm, those portals. And so, you know, I know that if you're watching this, you should be in a similar vibration right now in this current moment. Now there has been a whole lot of upheaval and tower moments and things that I've had to really trailblaze through to get to this point, clearing karmic cycles, putting endings, just finishing. I'm a finisher. I'm a Capricorn, and I'm a number 9 life path. I'm all about doing the dirty work, the work that no one else wants to do. I'm like on top of it. Got to finish that, got to close that out. I got to do this. But it's also a lot about patience and really, a lot of the hermit energy as well. So there's very high energies and very low energies, the lowest of the lowest. The number 9 taps into all other frequencies, and I can feel emotions of all other frequencies. So I have, and they always say, that a tree that, reaches the heavens has roots that reach all the way to hell. And I truly believe that the higher your frequency is, or just as good as someone is, they also have the opposite spectrum. That with light there's that equal darkness, and it's all about owning, and integrating both sides of ourself, and really owning and accepting and transforming, coming back to center, coming back to our truth, more healed and more whole each time, and creating more expansion for good to come in. And so a lot of the first, half of my life, I'm 30, and it's been very, very hard. I have overcome so much in my lifetime, from depression, suicidal thoughts, drug addiction, illness. I don't take any medicine for anything. I take my vitamins and that's it. And I used to have to take thyroid medicine. There was a time where I had to be on anxiety medicine because I had such terrible panic attacks. I literally was in an existing panic attack 24/7. That was my life at one point many years ago. And I took a very small dose of Klonopin as like a baby blanket. It might as well have been a sugar pill, but I was in such fear-based energy that I didn't want, I'm very sensitive to medicine, and I also didn't want to become addicted to anything. So I really learned a lot of my healing modalities through natural resources. So I was only on that for about a year, and it took me a while to wean myself off because of my fear. But I've really, looking back to who I used to be and who I am now, it's two totally different beings. And so I'm still chugging on, moving forward, and I have continued to see the signs, trailblazer as well. So I know, and that was in one of my messages for Capricorn. So I know the work I'm supposed to do here is very powerful and intense, and I'm going to do great things and really help people on tremendous levels who are dealing with mental illnesses. I've struggled with so many mental illnesses in my life and have overcome them naturally by myself. I did not seek, therapy. There was one time I went because a doctor told me to. She wanted to put me on medicine. I didn't want to take anything. And I went to one visit, and the lady, I went to a couple visits, but the lady she was late the first time. And then the second visit, I felt like she was more bad off than I was. And I'm like, how is this person who's licensed supposed to help me when they don't even have their life together? And that's how I looked at it with doctors. And and I've never had good luck with doctors in the past, in regards to helping me with sickness and illnesses in my body. I've had to figure out everything myself, and I've overcome those illnesses because the you know, and nothing against doctors. I highly, highly, I know that we need them. But I know in my personal experience, I was meant to go through this specific way so that I could overcome these things. And, I just had this belief that if someone hasn't physically gone through something, how do they really know that, it's not like everybody has like a band-aid symptom, not everything that, it's not so generalized in the health industry, and there really isn't a lot of specialized education in regards to, when it comes to like psychology and, therapy as well. Like, you're learning something from a book, but has this person even had the depth and wisdom of going through an experience themselves? I'm one of those people that truly doesn't believe, that you have to be certified in something to really know how to help someone else. And especially in the spiritual community, true shamans aren't really the type of people who have certifications, but they have been through the experience enough to pull you out from the depths, from their own experience, and able to help guide you the way. And I truly believe too that, every teacher, we are all teachers. Everything is a teacher. And it's been my personal mission, my spiritual mission, to seek out the universal, specific energies and teachings so that I can see the cycles and patterns. And I know that not everything works for everyone. It depends on what frequency you're in, and where you have been and what journey you have experienced. And so I've really been able to accumulate all this vastness from the universe around me. I'm very sensitive. I have a highly sensitive nervous system. And so, that's another thing with these energies. Don't be afraid of your fear either, because it's telling you something. There's something that you need to learn through that. So I have done it the hard way. I have literally gone through all of my fear, all of the darkest energies first, so that I can culminate, integrate, heal, and expand. And so the rest of this journey is up from here. It is literally like the figure 8, the eternity symbol, my life path. That's how I envision it. So we've been at this center point here for the last year, and I truly see, even in the last year, I believe that by, this next Lionsgate portal we'll have on August 8th is going to be a huge, powerful one, not just for me, but I do believe for the collective, because I know that I am also in alignment with the collective. I am very attached and very one with everything around me. And that's another thing with the Capricorn energy is the devil energy. So when your power isn't understood, you can feel like you're trapped. You can feel like you're in this fear-based mode, that you're attached to everything, and that you're at, the mercy of the universe around you. But when you truly heal and tap into your power, you realize that the universe is in a perfect alignment in accordance to your needs. So I know that this moving forward is going to be powerful, so tap into my powerhouse energy here and get some for yourself. And you know, this love is truly healing, and it's truly, you know, expansive, and it's contagious. So when we are sharing from a place of love and wholeness, you know, that energy just expands. And you know, I really want to share that with you today. So I'm so glad you could join me. Let's go ahead and pull a card. So where is your energy right now, feminines? Where is your energy? You're not wanting to show it. Come on. Let's see. Where's your energy, feminines? There we go. Oh, we got the star. Beautiful. This is that goddess Beyonce energy, okay? Like this feminine right here. If you could see this card up close, I wanted to do a reading from this view so that you could see my little display. I wanted to, you know, really decorate the area with beautiful oranges and bright, vibrant colors to really, you know, get you in the spirit of this energy. So, but this card here, the feminine, she is in her power. She's relaxed, knowing the divine hears her wishes, and she's not searching anymore. She's in a place of receiving. And so she has collected these two vases filled with water, filled with love. This is love. And these are her hopes and dreams. She was pouring these vases into a stream, into a pond. And that pond is going to soak up the energy of the stars, of the Sagittarius full moon. Okay, so your heartfelt wishes, your inner truth, she's in a place of knowing she's going to receive that in full. So this water is going to be energized by the full moon. So it may be also a good sign for you to create some moon water. Take some good filtered water, and you know, place it in a jar under the full moon. That energy is still potent tonight, so I highly recommend it. So that's what I'm getting from this card. You know, when you do this, you know, put your intentions, release your intentions into this water. So you might even want to say during the day, if you have like any type of polished stone that would be safe to put in water, say like a rose quartz would be really awesome, or a carnelian, any type of orange, powerful, fiery energy, or love energy. I'm hearing, you know, place that over your heart during the day today, in your bra, and just wear it over your heart, and just release all your intentions into this stone. And then tonight, put it inside a glass or a jar of water and set it in the moonlight. Let that energy really soak into this water. And for the next few days, you know, you can use it in a spray bottle for cleansing, or just drinking a little bit each day and releasing more of your intentions. This is going to be very powerful to you. This is the message that I'm getting for you guys. So I really suggest it. Wow, we have fire, south, and future. Your ancestors are here, and they're on your side. They're really helping you move through these energies. They're helping you continue to cleanse, and any old residual energy, you're really coming into your own. You're really healing, and you're really looking towards the future with passion, and you are totally ignited. Your lower chakras are totally being ignited right now. You're sitting in your wisdom more, your power. Really soak this in. We also have vision. And in this card, there is a dream catcher, but there's an owl and there's bubbles. So it's sitting on a branch. So your vision, really focus on scrying, whether on the moon or, like I said, into a stone and put it into water. Really scry your energies of what you want to manifest. Focus on that wisdom of what you've learned, and really specify these energies. Okay, because they're manifesting is what I'm hearing. This is very powerful. So we've got that fiery energy to ignite that manifestation for you guys. Okay. Heighten your vitality. Another very strong message. So all of these messages are really on point with what I've been saying so far. And I feel you guys really soaking that in right now, even as I speak. You know, she's looking into this crystal ball. It almost looks like the world or the moon. Okay, this is scrying. She's scrying her energy into this ball. And what I like to do a lot of times is find out which hand is your receiving hand and which is your giving hand. Okay, so or creating. When you give, what you release is creation. So I use my left hand, is my giving hand. That's my hand of creating, my hand of giving energy. And so what I like to do is take my left hand and hold it like this, and I like to imagine a ball of energy, my ideal, my vision, scrying my vision into this ball of energy. And I just hold it, you know. Sometimes I do it when I'm driving, because when I'm driving, I get in my element, you know. I get in that fiery energy in my car, and I don't say to distract yourself. If you're a person that, you know, gets distracted easily, you know, just don't do it when you're driving. But this is, I am a very highly focused person, so I can do this, and I have eyes all around me. I see everything. And so I just do this, and I put on some music that is really in tune with my energy in the moment. And I will just do this as I'm driving, and I stay focused on everything around me, but in this energy, I build this vision, because I see myself just going forward in the future that I'm creating, okay? And that's really powerful. So really envision that energy that you want to create into your universe, okay? Because that is calling out, it's sending energy out that is going to create the situations and the people to come in, to open doorways, to bring these the fullness of this creation to life. There's a lot of power in your vision, and coming to a place of truly seeing it, you know, without focusing on doubts and fears. Release all of that now. If you've done your work, it should be very easy to. Okay, or if, if you're still kind of residually struggling with that, I feel that a lot of feminines are getting really better and more balanced into catching themselves and learning different methods on how to change your focus. Okay, because what we focus on grows. They always say to, if you feel something low, to really allow yourself to feel it, which I do agree with this, but manifestation happens through emotion, not just thought. It's the feeling behind it, what feeling gets triggered. And the only way to truly bring out these feelings and release them is to fully feel them. But there comes a time where, sometimes you can get stuck in that energy, and it creates a ball of fear and lots of bad manifestations. So you have to really come to a place of accepting everything for how it is, and everyone for how they are, and situations in the past for how it is, and the future for how you perceive it in that moment, even if it's in a negative frame. If you can truly sit with it and accept it, that's when it can be transmuted, neutralized, and released, and then you can move forward and start creating from a new place of power and of really owning your truth and being able to mold and recreate from there. And that's when miracles happen. Okay? Just a moment. Sorry about that, guys. Okay, so the maintenance man just came. So we're gonna have to cut this short. So I'm so glad you guys got to tune in. Obviously, that was the message that needed to be, delivered today. So I'm going to trust that was in divine timing. So let me just pull one more card for you, and I'm going to head out. I'll just close this circle after I might close it. We'll just see if I have some time, because he's supposed to be right back. Very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. That's your message for today from the Romance Angels card deck. So girls, gentlemen, you are on it. Your manifestation is coming in. So thanks so much for tuning in. I now close this circle of protection. I thank you, Great Spirit, guardians of the gateway of the north, west, south, and east, and ascended masters, ancestors, way showers, spirit guides, and I thank you, archangels. Amen, aho, and so it is. May we move forward with the passionate energy that we need to ignite and manifest our futures for our highest good. Thank you so much. Amen. Aho. And so it is. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And thank you guys for tuning in. Have a great day. Bye.